Most dangerous. Different.
Black. Sassy is important.
Mainstream.
Keep it real. Got one of the biggest things in American culture.
They not like us.
I think everybody should go on the Breakfast Club. You want to shake it up.
They not like us. Wake the fuck up, Breakfast Club.
DJ Envy.
The People's Choice, the Family Guy.
Jess Hilarious.
So my niece is real.
And Charlamagne the God.
Some donkey today's just saw themselves.
Yo, I'm loving that energy up there right now.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show something.
Now let's begin.
Good morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne is running late, and it's Monday. He'll be here in a second. A little traffic on the West Side Highway, which is the road that gets us here.
Yeah. Yo, I had to do your Good Morning USA Friday.
How'd you do?
I did it. It was all right. It wasn't you. It was a little raspy.
It was a little crafty.
Because I didn't know that I had to do it until they was like, do the good morning. I'm like, So I was just scared that you was going to make me do that. Yo. I'm like, I can't do that.
Now we got the yo-yo-yo-yo's tape just in case. Just in case he's late. Yeah, I was out in Vegas. I was in Vegas on Friday for the Lovers and Friends Festival.
Yes, okay.
So they make it a complete weekend. So there's so much going on. So I actually DJ'd the R&B pool party, which was dope. Shout out to everybody that came out. Had an amazing time. And then, you know, when I was heading back, I heard that the show was canceled.
Yeah.
The festival was canceled. So I thought it was some BS. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, oh man, they canceled the festival. Here we go. What's the problem? They ain't have enough money, but it wasn't none of that. It was actually the weather. They were really nervous about, they saying that when the wind gets 35, 45 miles per hour in Vegas, that the winds blow, it's dry, it's nasty, it's disgusting. So they had to cancel it.
And
it wasn't like they had a choice.
Yeah, and the people that actually live there that were in the comments like, oh, it actually gets dangerous. If you don't live in Vegas, you don't know these windstorms get dangerous out here. So yeah, I did see that in the comments.
And that's what they were saying. They were saying they'd rather, you know, maybe do it another time or wait till next year and put somebody's life in danger. So I guess it was a good decision to make sure that they cancel it just in case. But then people are pissed off because, you know, a lot of people pay for flights. They paid for hotels, babysitters. They took days off of work. I seen people that actually flew in Friday and then flew back Saturday because it was like, there's nothing else for me to do in Vegas. I came here just for that. But it's still dope, man. I love to see so many people coming on. It would have just been a great show. But
a lot of the artists on the tour, on the show festival, was actually upset too. They wanted to perform.
Everybody wanted to perform.
Yeah.
No. Maybe next time. But how was your weekend? What you do?
It was good. I went to Louisville, Kentucky. I had 4 shows, and those people was drunk after the Kentucky Derby, okay?
Oh,
they was
absolutely
happy. Shout out to Louisville. They showed me a lot of love. It was fun. It was fun.
You had a good time.
It was rainy, but it was still fun down there. It was cool. So
did you go? You didn't go out. Did you go to any parties or no? You stayed
absolutely not. I stayed in the Airbnb
because they like to party.
Yes, they do.
And white people in Kentucky after the Derby, they party. They dance to everything.
Crazy.
They think they Jay-Z, Run DMC, Pusha T, and Drake all in one.
Everybody.
Like they start rapping, they have a good time. All right, well, let's get the show cracking. Shaka Bars will be joining us this morning. Now, you were here for that interview. I wasn't here Friday.
Yes.
So who's Shaka Bars and what was he here to discuss?
He's helping the kids out in Congo, so he was here to tell us about that. He got a problem with a lot of wars that we paying attention to. We worrying about the Kendrick and the Drake war. When this whole war is going on in other places, he named like so many other countries and other places in Africa where there are actual real wars going on.
Right.
So that bothers him and irritates him, and ain't nobody paying attention to these families and Congo and everything, and that's what he's been doing for 8 years, working over there to help the children and everything like that.
So he'll break down what's going on in the Congo. When we come back, we got front page news. We'll tell you about Donald Trump, and also a car went 125 miles per hour, I guess, in trying to hit the White House. We'll discuss when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. It's Kendrick Lamar. That was another diss record that was released over the weekend. So many records released over the weekend.
So many. I was like, both of them dropped albums. Okay.
Pretty much. We'll talk about it in front page, meaning the rumors, and I'm sure we'll open up the phone lines. But let's get in some front page news. Now, over the weekend, Cleveland beat Orlando 106-94, so Cleveland advances to the next round. And tonight, the Knicks takes on the Pacers at 6 p.m., I believe, right? There's 2 games. I think there's a 6 and a 9 p.m., so we'll definitely watch that. Now, there was a car that crashed into the White House. They said he was going 120 miles per hour, and the driver died.
A man was killed in a deadly crash outside the White House. According to the U.S. Secret Service, a man driving a car at a high rate of speed crashed into an outer security barrier. He was pronounced dead at the scene. So far, the man's name has not been released. The Secret Service is now investigating the crash.
I know there's barriers, and I know the gates are supposed to be hard to get into, but I just feel like if a car is going that fast, he should have been disabled, shot, blown up way before he got to them gates. That's what I would think, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the president's house, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then speaking of ex-president Donald Trump, he's back in court today.
She was Donald Trump's most trusted aide.
Here's Hope Hicks, the great Hope Hicks.
And today on the witness stand, Hope Hicks taking the jury back to the final weeks of the 2016 campaign and the release of the explosive Access Hollywood tape. Trump bragging about groping women.
When you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Hicks testified the tape left her a little stunned. She said she knew immediately it would be a massive story, a damaging development to the campaign, and a crisis. The jury saw a video Trump recorded trying to contain the damage.
I said it. I was wrong. And I apologize.
Prosecutors say the damage control didn't end there, that Trump quickly directed a $130,000 hush payment to former porn star Stormy Daniels so voters wouldn't hear about their alleged affair. Michael Cohen, Trump's fixer at the time, wired the money and was later reimbursed by Trump, who prosecutors charge illegally falsified business records to make it look like an ordinary legal expense. Today, Hicks testified Trump told her Cohen paid Daniels on his own, out of the kindness of his own heart. But she didn't believe it.
Well, that was Friday, and they're back in court today. So we'll see what happens with Donald Trump. They said over 120, I guess, pieces of proof they supplied already in court. So that's a lot. What up, Charlamagne?
Yo, what's happening?
Yeah, we're just talking about Donald Trump back in court today.
I wasn't paying no attention. I just walked in. Hey, Orlando Airport got the most terrible airport in the history of airports. Y'all ever flew out at Orlando Airport?
No, I didn't know you
Oh, my God.
Florida. What happened?
It's terrible. It's just a terrible,
you know, if you
terrible
go
airport.
all the way to the end, they got pre-check and clear, and now the new
I got all of that.
You got the new digital ID?
What?
It's digital ID.
My whole thing with the whole pre-check thing, right? Pre-check
Everybody got it now, though.
Exactly.
Clear,
Pre-check is longer.
everybody got it.
Yesterday when I went to Orlando Airport, it was quicker to go through the regular line than go through pre-check. The pre-check was so packed.
Yeah, they got this new thing called digital ID that you can do it where they take a picture of you beforehand, so all you got to do is just go show your eyes or put your fingers and go.
I don't know if they got that in Orlando yet. Orlando seems a little bit archaic than other airports. Shout out to Orlando, though. I love Orlando, but boy, your airport is trash.
And then it's always packed because most people are flying from Disney. They're going to Disney
Lord
vacation,
have
so it's
mercy.
always packed. There's always a bunch of kids. There's always strollers. That's Orlando for
If
you.
you find yourself in line just bonding with bonding with people, and you're bonding with white people because white folks is like, this is the most terrible airport in the history of airports. And you're like, yes, it is the most terrible airport in the history of airports. Like, fine, I'm glad we can find some common ground on something, Mr. White Man in Florida.
All right. Well, that is front page news. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up right now. Let us know. Let us know how your weekend was. If you had a great weekend, if it was horrible, whatever it was.
You know, it's Chris Brown's birthday.
Hmm?
It was Chris Brown's birthday yesterday.
You said that yesterday in the group chat twice, and everybody ignored you
Nobody
twice.
said anything.
I was like, I saw it the first time. I was like, okay, all right. I know Jess is a Chris Brown fan.
Nobody
Then she said it again
nothing.
later. She said it again later with a meme and everything. And I said, Jess, they ignored you the first time. All right. What were you trying to get everybody to say?
Happy birthday.
Just happy birthday, or just be like, oh my God, how old he turned? He turned 35.
I was like, damn.
Get it off your chest. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
It's a new day.
This is your time to get it off your chest.
Wake up.
Whether you're mad or blessed.
It's time to get up and get something.
Call up now. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, hello?
Hey,
DJ Envy.
what's up, man? What's your name?
Okay.
What's up?
Oh, well, go on DJ Envy. Big up, yo. This is Mike.
What go on?
Stuff every time.
What's up, Mike? Get it off your chest, bro.
Yo, just before we start, yo, I'm just want to big up Charlamagne and big up Jess, you know what I mean?
Peace, King.
Yeah, so my thing is, young man, I just want to say, even with a college degree, it's still like almost impossible to get a job. I've been looking for jobs for like months now and still can't find anything. I have a computer science degree and it's like still almost impossible, man.
We don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
We know this to be true. We've been hearing this for years.
Where you from, Mike? Where you coming from? New York?
I'm in Connecticut now, but you know, I'm born in Jamaica. Yeah, I'm listening to things every time, yo, man. Like, it really inspired me a lot.
What is it you want to do? What do you want to do ultimately, sir?
Pardon me? Oh, yeah. So I make iOS apps. So I make iPhone apps. So if you go on the App Store, you can see some of my apps. It's called The Nerd App. So it's DI space Nerd space apps.
Okay.
And it was LLC.
You think about
And
leaving
like all
Connecticut?
those apps to be under me.
You think about leaving Connecticut?
Yeah, I've thought about it, man, but it's hard, man. So I had a job before, but them laid me off, and we're just stuck right now, and it's like hard. But as I said, I've been making iPhone apps, so I'd love it like if like anybody, you know, I'm not asking for money, just come check out my apps, them support it. It's in the App Store right now.
It's just what kind of world do we live in where a Jamaican can't find one job?
No, shut up.
I grew up with Jamaicans having several at one time. Now they can't find one.
Hello, who's this?
We used to be a country.
Yeah, what's up, Envy?
What's up, Trav?
Envy, I see Drake got light-skinned people walking around with their head up.
We always had our head up.
With your head up.
We always had our head up.
What's up, Jess?
What's up, Trav, baby?
Charlamagne, what's up?
Hey, sis. You think?
I just want to call.
Wait a minute. You think Drake fans still walking around with their head up after this weekend?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, bro. I want to say this, man. Like, don't let Kendrick stepping on Drake's song take away the fact that Drake was back up against the wall rapping, man. I don't know if y'all listen.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Family Matters is a very, very hard record.
It is.
But also, Kendrick dropped a hit. I was in the club yesterday.
And that's what I'm saying.
Kendrick dropped a hit, but both them boys out here rapping.
They both rapping their ass off, but Kendrick's strategy this weekend was way better than Drake's.
I don't know.
No, yes it was.
I don't want to get into it.
I don't know.
But
strategy-wise.
Only reason strategy-wise, I kind of gave Kendrick an L.
You got to.
He kind of took the bait.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, he kind of took the bait. And if it's true, if Drake fed him that information for him to report it, that's genius. We'll talk about it later, but I'm with you, Trav.
But all right, so I was going to say them boys rapping, and it's a good thing just for anybody who enjoys bars, who enjoys rap, who enjoys hip-hop.
That is a very convenient thing to say after the fact, though, that I fed you this information. But if it's
true, that's genius.
But even strategy-wise, I still give it to Kendrick because he dropped the 616 on Friday, and then Drake dropped Family Matters Friday night, and then immediately on top of Family Matters, I come out with my own record about your family, Meet the Grams. Then I give you a hit the next day. That's supposed to be Drake formula. Drake's supposed to come with the hit.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if he really fed him that information so he can report it, I think that's genius. I think Drake looked at it like, well, we'll talk about it.
You got to prove it. Everybody got to prove it.
People hate me regardless. I'm the villain now, right? Everybody's going at me right now. So if I feed you information and you report it, then it's like you did all that rapping for a lie that I gave you.
Yeah, but you got to prove it. Like, by the way, both of them got to prove what they saying about each other. If not, I don't like seeing two men me to each other just for no damn reason. But yes, we'll discuss.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, Envy.
What's up, brother?
Hey, how you doing, man? This is Derek from Jersey. How you doing?
What's up, Derek? Get it off your chest.
Derek.
First, I just want to say good morning to the Breakfast Club. Good morning to Charlamagne. Good morning to Jess Hilarious and yourself. How's everybody doing on this fine Monday morning?
Bless Black and highly favored, Derek.
So my question is to you, Charlamagne, because I watched your Brilliant Idiots podcast the other day where you did the breakdown on Kendrick's song. I thought it was hilarious.
Thank you, sir.
So the question I have is, Drake puts out this song last night, The Heart. What is it? The Part 6, I think it's called.
Yep.
Yeah, and he says that basically that he was feeding all the information to Kendrick, and he thinks that this was some kind of chess move that he got him. And I know you're a big proponent of nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining.
That's right.
So to me, I feel like the song that came out last night is very Donkey of the Day worthy, because Drake is essentially saying that he sent information to Drake about having a daughter and all these other salacious things, and come to find out it's a lie. But if the lie is more, if the lie is more entertaining than the truth, why would you feed Kendrick this information thinking you're helping yourself? It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
so, Uncle Charlotte, help me out with this one.
Yeah, I don't believe that angle. Like, I don't personally believe that angle. I mean, it would make sense if Kendrick said, yo, Drake got a mole in his team, and you give the mole that information, and then the mole gives that information to Kendrick. It's plausible, but I can't sit here and say I believe it, but who knows?
I mean, I don't know, but I would look at it like this. I mean, it's hard to say somebody has a daughter, and the daughter is 11 years old, and it can't be proven. You know what I mean? That, like, that's difficult, but you know, when you think about it, and you think about Drake, and if Drake really feels like he's the villain, we all said he's the villain, everybody going at him, and he feels like he couldn't win fairly. Because I don't think, like, even if you look at it, no matter what record he put out, everybody's like, oh, it's trash. Yeah. Kendrick is, but
no, that's not true.
A lot of people were on Kendrick, and they're still on Kendrick. It doesn't matter what Drake does. They just hate that little yellow guy. They hate the yellow guy.
That's not true.
So, but when it comes to it, now it seems like everything that Kendrick spit is a lie because it was fed. I think that's genius. I think it breaks down what he does.
I will say this, though. If I fed you some information, it wouldn't take me a day and a half, almost 2 days, to reply back to the information I fed you. It wouldn't take me that long. See, clearly Kendrick knew Family Matters was coming out because he had his own record about Drake's family ready to go within 20 minutes. And so if I fed you this information and I knew what you was about to come with, it wouldn't take me a whole day Saturday giving Kendrick another opportunity to drop a whole other record, a hit record, and then a whole other day because he didn't drop that record till last night?
Yesterday, yep.
It wouldn't take me almost 2 days if I fed you the information.
I don't know.
And I would have a whole video of me leaking that information to whoever I leaked it to. I would have a whole, same way he did in the Family Matters video where he was showing things, I would show you, I gave this to the mole to give to you.
Right, but why does he have to do that when Kendrick hasn't showed anything? Kendrick made a bunch of statements that nobody knows true or not.
Exactly.
But again, Drake's back is against the wall. He got to prove everything.
But guess what?
But nobody else proves.
But guess what? If I know I'm setting you up, I'm documenting that to show the world.
There might be more.
That I'm setting you up.
There might be more.
No, Drake would have dropped that already.
We don't know. There might be more.
Because as of right now, we'll discuss.
All right.
I was about to say something, but I'll say it when we discuss it.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up. Now we got Jess With The Mess coming up. What are we talking about?
Drake and Kendrick.
Wow. Oh my God!
So.
More. Did something happen with them?
Oh my God, I think so.
More?
You look so cute today, Jess Hilarious.
Thank you.
You are glowing.
Thank you so much.
We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess With The Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies. Don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
So Kendrick and Drake was clearly like they ready to go back and forth because they've been dropping hits all weekend. This is all weekend. Kendrick dropped 3 records. 616 in LA on Friday.
Bars.
Yeah.
Bars.
I even like the beat.
Bars.
I like beats like that. Okay. Then he dropped Meet the Grams on Saturday, about an hour after Drake dropped Family Matters. So in this track, he basically wrote a letter to everybody, like Drake's mom, Drake's dad, Drake's son, and then this daughter that may or may not be real. We have no idea yet.
Y'all just pissed off Drake's fans, by the way. Y'all just skipped over Family Matters?
No. We're going to play that.
Okay. What? I was like, wow.
No, we
Y'all
not.
treating Drake the way Envy treating Nicki Minaj.
No, we coming Drakeys. Hold on.
See, I threw back in there. Why I just catch a shot?
We coming Drakeys. Hold on. And then Saturday, and this was crazy because I was in Louisville, Kentucky at my comedy show, right? And Kendrick had dropped Not Like Us Saturday night. And a guy who was in the audience was like, Kendrick just dropped again. I was like, yo, I'm not done. How do you know that? Like, yo, he had his AirPods on listening to this during the show. Like, God, people, yo, these men was so serious. They're serious about this beef, man. So I wasn't even mad. I went back to the green room and listened to it. And I liked the beat, though. It was very West Coast.
Very West Coast.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
I think that's the first time Kendrick and Mustard worked together, too.
Really? Did they? Yeah, yeah. Drake dropped 2. He dropped Family Matters on Friday.
I'll tell you something about a waffle-colored warlord, boy. When a waffle-colored warlord, little beige back, gets put against the wall, Boy, they come out rapping.
He was
rapping his ass off.
He was. But I like the Hard Part 6 that he dropped Sunday. I think that was dope. That was better to me.
I think he's snapping on that record too.
Yeah, I like the Hard Part 6. Clearly they are throwing jabs about crime. And this is like beyond the rap beef a little bit to me.
They got low. They went low.
Yeah, definitely got low between both of them.
They went to hell, both of them.
Yeah, because it's like now they're coming at who each other like are, like who they are and all that. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I'm like, were they ever friends? Like really friends?
Obviously not.
So it could
and if they were, clearly they weren't.
So they could be lying on each other. They could be getting, and there was speculation that Kendrick was getting his information from
a mole in OVO.
And then it was said that Drake had, did that on purpose, fed him information. I don't know. I just feel like, all right, it should be over, because I think that's a little clowned out to feed somebody information. And I think it's crazy to actually take bait if you did. Like, it doesn't seem convenient to you that somebody would leak information if you didn't already know any of these things. I don't know.
First of all, I want to give both those individuals, that brother and that half a brother, their props.
Oh, my God.
They both gave us what I believe to be the greatest rap battle I have ever witnessed. Personally. The two best of their generation, in their prime. Never has a rap battle given us this much music.
Yeah.
Every time one of them dropped, the other person answered, and musically, I don't think either one of them, missed a beat.
Right.
That's just my personal opinion. But if you ask me who's up right now, it's Kendrick. And it's simply because his strategy has been better. He dropped the 616 record Friday afternoon, which caused Drake to drop Family Matters Friday night in no less than 30 minutes. Kendrick stepped on that record with his own record about Drake's family, Meet the Grams. Then Kendrick turned around and did what we was waiting on Drake to do, and that's give us a diss bop.
Yeah,
so I gotta say Kendrick is up right now.
I don't agree with you. See, I was.
But you're light skinned.
No, it's not at all. 'Cause I was actually going with Kendrick until I heard Drake's record last night. Then I had to think about it. If all that Kendrick said is, and we don't know what's true and what's not true, but if Drake fed him the information and all the raps that he did was based off of lies, do you still win that? Because I look at it, I look at it like this. I look at it like, we all know Kendrick is a rappity person, right? And everybody knows that everybody was going to go at the fact that Drake doesn't allegedly write his own music, right? So what's the best way to get at somebody that I'm already the villain? I feed him information, some fake-ish, that he can't prove, and then I'm like, prove it.
You know why I don't believe that he fed him the information? Because if I fed you the information, number one, I would have recorded and documented me showing people I'm feeding this person the information, and it wouldn't have took me a day and a half to reply back to the accusations that I fed him the information. The first thing that we heard was Drake's team is just denying that he has an 11-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
If you fed them that information, wouldn't that be the first thing you came back with?
You took the bait.
Come on now.
But the fact that you said he has an 11-year-old daughter, we all know that baby mom or that daughter or somebody in that family would have popped up by now.
But nobody cares about the truth and the lies more entertaining.
Same thing with the rat. They said he ratted, right? Is there any proof of the rat? No. But then again, I think both sides are corny with it too, because you said Kendrick beat his wife. Is there any proof to that?
How do we know that?
You know what I mean? And all these allegations that everybody's saying right now is very dangerous, because it's almost like we want to see I just wanted to see a rap battle, which I enjoy. I don't want to see nobody go to jail.
It's crime.
Yeah, I don't like seeing these brothers Me Tooing each other over a rap feud. Like, you Me Tooing each other over a rap feud. That's corny. If you're going to call somebody a pedophile, if you're going to call somebody a woman beater, you got to have some real proof, because those are some heavy accusations. And it's not like they really trying to hold each other accountable. They just throwing these types of accusations around to attempt to ruin the image of the other because of a rap feud.
Correct.
That's whack to me.
And I know
that's whack to me on both parts.
And I know other celebrities that are in jail for this is like, hey, yo, what is going on? They just casually throwing these nukes at each other, and I'm sitting in here doing time. Like,
and everybody laughing, think it's funny.
And Kendrick said your house gonna be rated next. Like, damn, what are we doing right now?
And Drake said I would have been rated already. I'm like, jeez.
You saying my child's not even my child? It's from my guy? Like, come on, y'all. Come on.
You saying I don't take pictures with my child? You saying I'm not a good dad?
All of that was whack to me.
Oh my goodness.
On both parties.
Like, why you tell LeBron and Curry to stay away from me? I know, that's crazy.
Well, we got front page news when we come back, and then let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. There's been a lot going on.
Yes, but is there such thing as too far?
That's the question.
We know when these rap battles, they go in limbo.
Right.
And it's all about who go to hell first.
Jesus.
But I wasn't expecting either one of them to go to hell like this.
Yeah.
Like Kendrick and Drake went to hell
Have we ever seen somebody go to that bad of hell?
Not this type of hell. And we can talk about it from an older perspective, because people were saying to me, well, what about Jay-Z saying he's slept with Nas, baby mom, and Tupac saying he slept with Faith? Let's talk about that when we come back.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
All right. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast
That
Club.
Family Matters record hard, and I don't even like waffle-colored Negroes. So you know I'm objective.
Let's get in some front page news.
Okay. If I can admit a light-skinned person other than Steph Curry did good, that means something.
Well, Chris Brown did good in his rap battle.
I don't give it up for him either.
Oh, my goodness.
Chris.
And
he did good. Don't try to do that.
All right, let's start off with sports. Cleveland beat Orlando 106-94, and tonight the Knicks take on the Pacers. Now, this weekend was the fight. Did you guys watch the fight?
You're damn right. I watched Canelo and Mungaya.
What do you think about the fight? I didn't see the fight.
It went about the way I thought it was going to go. Like I did, Mungaya is tough, but I knew that he couldn't outclass Canelo Alvarez. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Canelo dropped him. That's the first time Mungaya ever got dropped ever in a fight.
Oh wow!
Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's jump into it fast. Just want to tell you, New York City suspends body cam use for corrections officers. That's because one of the captains had it on and it caught fire. So because of that, they are actually taking 3,500 body cams off of the officers until that problem is being fixed.
Jesus Christ. So what's going to happen in the meantime, in between time, while they getting all these cameras fixed?
Right.
Well, they said it's going to take about 1 or 2 weeks to check to see what the problem was. But they're removing all the body cameras.
So people are going to be getting their ass kicked for 1 or 2 weeks without nobody seeing nothing. Damn.
Now, also, we got to talk about this man arrested after allegedly trying to shoot a pastor, but the gun jammed.
Pastor Glenn Germany was in the middle of delivering a message to his congregation when a man suddenly jumped up and pointed a gun directly at him. The entire ordeal captured on camera, and we do have that video tonight, but we do need to warn that the video may be disturbing to watch.
In godly truth. Jesus!
This video was taken inside Jesus' Dwelling Place Church in North Braddock Sunday morning. The church live streamed its sermons and captured the moment a man pulled out a gun and aimed directly at Pastor Glenn Germany. That gun jamming.
I'm thankful to God that I'm still here because he definitely pulled the trigger.
What happened? Drake told the man that the pastor was really his child's father? Or maybe Kendrick told the man the pastor was a pedophile. What happened? Which one happened?
It has nothing to do with either of them.
What happened?
God saved that pastor's life.
Hey, you know what's so funny about that video? That lady is in the video going, Jesus! Like she really calling for Jesus. Like, Jesus! Jesus showed up, though.
He jammed that gun.
Definitely jammed that gun.
Jesus showed up. You hear me?
That's right. And lastly, we just got to talk about...
But really, they didn't give a reason? He just tried to kill the pastor?
They didn't know. He didn't give a reason. He said he stood up and tried to shoot him.
Damn. There got to be a reason.
They got to talk to him.
Crazy's crazy sometimes. And then we got to talk about Connecticut now. Over the weekend in Connecticut, there was a tanker fire. Tanker carrying gasoline caught fire. There was a bridge that it was on and actually burnt the bridge pretty bad. So the whole 95 was shut down. In that area of Connecticut. It was Norwalk, Connecticut, so people couldn't make deliveries. It was pretty disgusting. They said traffic was like 2-3 hours long, but they just got the bridge reopened.
Good news this morning for commuters who drive one of the busiest stretches of highway in the country. The northbound lanes of I-95 in Norwalk, Connecticut have reopened just days after a fiery tanker crash shut everything down. The southbound lanes do remain closed, but officials say they hope to have the entire interstate reopened in time for the Monday morning commute.
Yeah, it's videos like circulating around that. It was crazy. It looked so bad. It didn't even look like it would be open today.
Yeah, they got it open though.
Yeah, so that's good.
They got it open. All right. Well, that is front page news. Now, let's open up the phone lines. Let's have a discussion. 800-585-1051. Of course, we're talking Drake and Kendrick. They got pretty low.
They went to hell on each other.
They went to hell.
And we know in rap beefs, rap feuds, people do the limbo. And most of the time, it's all about who goes to hell first. But I don't think I've ever seen two individuals go to hell on each other the way Drake and Kendrick went to hell on each other.
Yeah.
Not that I can recall.
Yeah, it's, usually it's, I'm better than you, you're better than me, or whatever it may be. It's based in facts.
I mean, it's based in your opinion, but it's based on a skill level. But even when you talk about some of the lowest that we've seen, whether
like
it's...
Who?
Jay-Z saying he slept with Nas' baby mom. Or
That's
Tupac,
allegedly true.
Well, whatever. Or Tupac saying he slept with Faith.
That's allegedly true.
Yes, but the only difference is only time gossip like that can fly is when you telling me what you did. Right. I effed your woman. I beat you up. You know what I mean? That's when it's okay. But when you throwing these type of accusations around, like, oh, this person is a pedophile, and that person beats their wife, and this person's child is really his man's girl. Like, that's some Real House Husbands of hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
But it's worse because it's like, I get it. You might not like somebody we battling, right? But do you want to ruin that man's career where he can't make money, he can't go on the road, he can't get endorsements, he can't do none of that because of some lies they said? Because nobody cares about the truth.
Hey, crush your enemy totally, right? That's what they.
But
are
we enemies in rap battle? This is rap battle.
Well,
really don't like him.
Yeah, when you start laying stuff like this out on both sides, it ain't no coming back.
No
from
reconciliation.
You ain't piecing that up later.
Well, Jay and Nas pieced it up,
but they didn't take it to hell on each other like this. Not to me, anyway. They went to hell on each other, Kendrick and Drake.
Well, we'll take your phone calls when we come back. Let's discuss 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, of course, we're talking Kendrick and Drake. They both released numerous records over the weekend. Regardless of who you think has it right now, Charlamagne believes Kendrick has it right now, right?
I do. I believe Kendrick is up because of strategy. I mean, musically, man, I don't think either one of these brothers has missed a beat. I said it earlier. I'm born in 1978. I'll be 46 next month. This, to me, has been the best rap battle I've ever witnessed.
I agree.
Personally.
Culture wins on this one.
I mean, the two best of their generation in their prime. I've never seen a rap battle give us this much music.
Correct.
Like I said earlier, every time one of them dropped, the other person answered. And when the other person answered, they answered with some heat. So I think this is the best rap battle that we've ever seen. That's my personal opinion. So you just ask me who's up, I say Kendrick. And it's just because of strategy, because Kendrick, to me, has beaten Drake to every punch, right? Like, he dropped 616 right after Euphoria. We weren't expecting that just because of the way Kendrick puts out music. We wasn't expecting a back-to-back.
Right.
Then Drake comes with Family Matters, which I think is phenomenal. But then no less than 30 minutes later, Kendrick steps on that with his own record about Drake's family, Meet the Grams.
Yep.
And then the very next day, you come out with a diss bop. Not like us. We was expecting Drake to come with the diss bop.
Yeah.
And then, Drake came out last night with the Heart Part 6. And I said on Friday, man, if Drake replies to 616 sounding defensive, explaining himself, then that's going to be a L. And he ended up having to come out and defend himself to what was said on Meet the Grams and Not Like Us. To me, that's a L. Even though he's rapping his ass off, that's a L.
See, I disagree. See, I had Kendrick up as a yesterday before Drake released the Heart record, and the reason it changed for me is because I had to think about it. I'm like, if Drake actually fed Kendrick information to go at him, to come back and be like, you stupid, I gave you all that information and none of it's true, then it changes the game, because they both rapid ass people. But it's also what's true and what's not true. I think we love Pusha T going at Drake because it was true. We love when Hove and Nas went back and forth because, we thought it was true. And if Drake did that and none of it's true, it kind of makes you be like, you rapping stuff that I gave you. It kind of reminds me a little bit of what Eminem did in 8 Mile, right?
Well, this is where beige bias comes into play.
Ain't no beige bias.
And the reason I say it's beige bias, because everybody in this room, everybody listening, is smart enough to know if Drake really did that, that would have been his immediate response to Meet the Grams.
Maybe
no,
not.
It's no maybe not. If I fed you information and you took the bait and made a whole record and got this Alchemist beat and you going in and you got the picture up and all that, I'm recording me feeding whoever I fed that information to and putting all that out immediately. And it's not going to take me almost 2 days to reply to Meet the Grams and Not Like Us.
Maybe not. I think you're giving Kendrick benefit of the doubt because you're a light-skinned hater. What do you think?
It's all crazy. I think it's all crazy, and I'm just ready for both of them to stop now. Like, I really am.
Well, it might be over, and the reason I say it might be over because everybody was waiting for Drake to do what Kendrick did and drop this this bop, right? They were saying Drake got this big hit record. That's a club record. It's for radio. The more I listen to Family Matters, I'm thinking that might have been that record.
That might have been Drake's bop.
That might have been the record. But it got stepped on because of Meet the Grams, and then Kendrick came and beat Drake at his own game. But through all of that, musically, I think this was great. The only thing that I don't like is, and this is what we're here to talk about this morning. Right. I don't like seeing these brothers Me Tooing each other over a rap feud. Okay, to me that's corny. Like, if you're gonna call somebody a pedophile, if you're gonna call someone a woman beater, you got to have some real proof. If you're gonna accuse, my friend and my girl of having a baby, and me thinking that child is mine, those are some heavy accusations. And it's not like they're really trying to hold each other accountable. They just throwing these types of accusations around to attempt to ruin the image of the other, and that's whack to me. Other than that, it's been great.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
This KP. What's up, man?
KP, what's going on,
what's
man?
happening, KP?
You feel like they went a little too far in this, brother?
No, I feel like, man, listen, ain't no such thing as going too far in a rap beat, bro. Like, where there's like two people fighting in like a street fight, somebody pick up a stick and start hitting somebody and say, hold up. Bro, you going for blood. But like Charlamagne, bro, you said for we, Kendrick, you on the clock. Kendrick, you on the clock.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, hey, to where whenever he gives us what we wanted, now all of a sudden it's too far. Ain't no such thing as too far, dog. Like, these are the two greatest of our generation. Hands down. Like, Kendrick's a Pulitzer Prize winner. Drake got multiple number ones and everything. What we thought was going to happen.
Yeah, but
I didn't think.
But when you bring people's families into it and their kids into it, it changes the landscape.
Yeah, there's nothing I've seen from Kendrick and Drake over the last 15 years that would have made me think they would have went to hell on each other like this.
Nah, because when you start talking about my girl, when you start talking about my kids, when you start talking about my household, now it changes. Now, it's a problem.
But I'm still never gonna be down with men Me Tooing each other for rap beef. Like, if y'all knew all of this about each other and never called it out until now, when y'all having a rap feud, then it's not real to me.
Yeah.
Let's not act like they calling each other out because they actually care about the things that they're saying.
Correct.
They're doing that because it's a rap feud, and you can point to either one of them and see the hypocrisy in what they're saying.
Hello, who's this?
This is Rima from Jersey. What's going on?
Rima from Jersey. What's up? You think this rap battle's going too far, Rima?
Nah, this rap battle ain't going too far at all. Y'all know that, man. Cut it out. But listen, I definitely think Drake been spitting his shit. He been saying what he needs to say or whatever. But if you send somebody information that another rap artist already aired out that you had his son, that's corny. You don't get, even if it's not true, you send him information that's already putting speculation in our head.
Yeah.
So whether it's weak or not, or whether it's a lie or not, we gonna run with that just because you already know stupid.
Well, I guess if you're going to feed him information, you got to feed him something that's believable enough that he's going to use.
Yeah.
So it would make sense to go the angle of, hey, he got another child that he's been hiding. You know what I mean? Like, that makes sense for him to do.
Hello, who's this?
But I don't believe it.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, it's Mike.
Mike, what's up, man? What's your thoughts, Mike? You think they went too far?
I think they both went too far. I feel like they took heavy jabs at each other, made allegations that's serious. Right now, I got Drake winning 3-2 because Kendrick Lamar deleted his 16 LA and changed the cover art on Instagram.
Well, they say he had to change. They say he had to change the cover art because you can't post in Apple's via Apple's terms. You can't post somebody else's personal items as your cover art.
Yeah.
Right. Of course not.
That's what I saw yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think you do that anyway. I don't even think they can put that on social media because of
you can't. My god sister actually did that to me, and they took it down. And they
your sister did what?
My god sister actually did that to me. She posted like a prescription where she had told everybody that I had got a BBL. She actually did that, and they like took it down. They like banned her account for a while.
They got BBL
you can't
pills?
do that. They give you certain medicine after that. She was trying to prove that I got one.
You got a BBL?
Yeah, I already told everybody.
Oh.
So what was her point?
So why'd she do it?
Because I fired her. She was working for me and I fired her. And that was her retaliation.
That you told people already though?
No, I didn't tell nobody.
Oh.
Nobody knew. I never said I didn't. But she
was just gonna pop out on
me out there like that. Yeah, I was going to just pop out. And she just straight put it out there. Then everybody was like, you got BBL, Jess. So yeah.
800-585-1051. Do you think they went too far? Let's discuss this. The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, we're talking about the rap battle, Drake and Kendrick. Now, these brothers have been rapping, but we're asking now, did they go too far? That is the question. 800-585-1051.
And also, man, when we say have things gone too far, I guess what I'm saying is when you start speaking things that can only feel like they're going to lead to violence, it's gone too far. Because when you start accusing people of being women beaters, and you start accusing people of being pedophiles, and you start saying things like, my child is my friend's child, it's just like, after you take it to hell like that, what's the next steps?
But let me ask you a question. I've been seeing a lot of the comments. People are being like, well, Drake is not really for the culture. He grew up Jewish. He was never in the culture. He never accepted his black side. And then all of a sudden it switched, And then I also see people that say, well, Kendrick, talks about all this black empowerment. He has a mixed wife and he loves white women. Like, so where do we go with that? Is any of that true? Do we know, or we just going?
I think that's just a matter of opinion. Because all of those things we know are true because they both have said those things. Like
Kendrick said he likes white women.
Yes, y'all. Y'all don't listen to Kendrick. I listen to Kendrick. I love Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Worldwide Stepper. He talks about white women that he slept with. So that has actually happened. So to me, that's just a matter of what you believe. Like, do you think a person can be Jewish and still love hip hop culture? Do you think a person can be pro-black and still sleep with white women? It's up to you. That's on you.
Okay. Let's go to the phone lines. We got Mark on the line. Mark, good morning.
Hey, how y'all doing? Good morning.
What's up, Mark? Go ahead, brother.
Hey, I want to say, I'm really not a fan of Kendrick Lamar or Drake, but at the bottom line of everything, to me, it looks like Kendrick Lamar was hating on Drake from the beginning. He took you on tour, he put money in your pocket, and next thing you know, you're hating on the man.
Well, I respect Kendrick for being an open hater.
No, shut up, man.
He said it. He said, I hate the way you dress. I hate the way you look. You know what I mean? I hate everything about. I respect that. I respect a man saying I hate this man.
Straight up.
Don't make up any other reason why you don't like me and try to get other people to not like me. Just straight up say I hate you. I respect that. I do. I respect an honest, open hater.
Oh my goodness. Hello, who's this?
Yo, the G.
Yo, what up, G? Talk to us right now. First of all, do you think they went too far in this rap battle?
Nah, I don't think they're going too far. I think he a tie though.
You think it's a tie?
Yeah, with a little slight edge to Drake, because Drake going against more than one person.
Well, no, see, that's a whole other factor though. That's why I said there's really no loser here. But I do respect the fact that Drake is battling more than one individual.
Yeah.
Family Matters is a record about 5 different people.
Correct.
Yeah.
He got 2 verses to Kendrick and 1 to about 4 or 5 other people.
Correct.
I just give the slight edge to Kendrick just for strategy. His strategy was very good this weekend. It lined up very well for him, yo.
I was with you. I was with you until Drake released that record yesterday, and it made me feel different if Drake was feeding them the
I don't
lines.
believe that. I
don't believe it.
If Drake give me some proof, I'll believe it. But there's no way Drake fed this information to people and didn't document it. I would have recorded the whole process.
Yeah. So you feel like he just ran with what's going on the internet, because that's what everybody was saying anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's an internet guy. We know that. We know he loves.
But also, I don't believe 90% of what either one of them was saying. I don't believe Drake got another daughter out there. I don't believe Kendrick is a woman beater. I don't believe Drake to be a pedophile. I don't believe any of this.
I don't believe that either. But I will tell you this though: when I heard Kendrick the Meet the Grams record, when he started writing letters to his mom, his dad, and his kids, I said, "We got to fight now." We got to fight.
Yo, he literally says to his mom on the record, "Your son should die." That's what I'm like, come on, y'all.
I'm like,
what are we doing, yo?
We got to fight. What
are we doing?
It was creative, but we got to fight.
Cause this is a beef that I didn't think would ever remotely get violent.
No, I didn't either.
So now y'all
wishing, they woke up with them backpacks and then start battling like SOB.
Y'all wishing death on each other? Like, I didn't like that. I didn't like that aspect of it. But other than that, this has been the most entertaining rap feud I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, I just want it to be done.
Corey, good morning.
Hey, how you doing? I'm here.
Hey, Corey, good morning. So we're talking Drake and Kendrick. You think they went too far?
You know what? I'm gonna say that they did. First and foremost, I want to say good morning to everybody.
Morning.
Morning, King.
Yeah,
Good morning, babe.
Charlamagne, I'm the guy at the Black and Straight podcast who gave you my book. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, yeah. I'm lying.
Yeah, I gave you my
you see how
book.
bad
People get
you see how
that
quick,
man
hey, listen, you see how quick a Negro lie?
Yes.
Yeah. But see, because it's not really a lie. Because I remember people giving me books.
You just don't remember that person.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I will say you have been hitting me on Instagram a lot I
Yes, I have, because I wanted your opinion.
Yeah, I've been trying to remember the actual comment that you keep leaving on Instagram. It's a mental health book you gave me, right?
Well, I revised. I gave you my revised edition because I wrote a special part about mental health.
Yes.
He got it. But now back to Drake and Kendrick.
All right. This is what when it comes to Drake and Kendrick, I believe that they went too far because what they bringing involved in the conversation is they bring a lot of hate. They divide the country based on issues that they talking about, just on accusations of child molestation and stuff like that. So people gonna pick a side in it, and it's gonna cause a lot of division. And then it went away from bars. And I think they need to get back to the element of bars, keep the personal accusations out of what they believe and think. Because right now, like I said, it's gonna divide the country. And I'm actually still riding with Drake though. He the underdog for the first time, and I think the underdog gonna put some boots on and step back hard.
You don't think it's over? You don't think last night when I heard Drake explaining himself on the Hard Part 6, even though I think he was rapping, he had some bars on there. It just felt like he was kind of over it.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, yeah, he probably is because you got the whole industry against him. They won in his brain, but I think when it comes to the content of the music, Drake still gonna come out on top. You know, I think they need to go and let it simmer down so that this energy will decrease, as far as like the anger of it. But in a sense, it is kind of weird. But I'm still rocking with Drake.
Okay. Well, you gotta appreciate Drake and Kendrick for what they did for hip hop culture. Because I mean, the last 2 weeks has been nothing but really like enjoying it. Every time we in a group chat and someone in the group chat puts a new record, you get excited. You stop what you're doing to actually listen. I was at one of my daughter's cheer competitions, and I ran outside to go listen in the car because I wanted to hear it that bad.
That's what I'm saying. I told you at my show, a guy blurted it out. I was on my last joke. He was like, they dropped again. Kendrick dropped again.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, nobody disappointed. Now y'all can say like Drake didn't disappoint, Kendrick didn't disappoint. It's just been great. There hasn't been a musical misstep yet.
But let me ask you a question. So, of course, Metro did a diss beat, but when it comes to Drake, does that change how you feel about Drake as a rapper? Because anytime he has ever been tested, whether win or loss, he has fired back.
I've always given Drake props for that. I've said over and over, I always love when Drake raps. I hate when he sings. I've always said Drake has risen to every challenge. You know, it don't matter who it is. He has stepped up to the plate and barred people up. Win, lose, or draw. So I do respect Drake as a rapper.
Now, rumor has it Kendrick has another record coming out.
I've heard that too.
And now they said that
Drake said Kendrick got 10 more records coming up.
Oh my God!
But they said this record is allegedly with somebody else. So would that be? What would you feel about a Kendrick and Pusha T record?
Nah. I'm gonna tell you what might slap.
What?
A Kendrick Rihanna record. A Kendrick Rihanna record right now. You really want to get the blogs blogging? You really want to get the computers puting?
Oh,
you drop another. You come back with. You already gave us Not Like Us,
right?
Which got the clubs going up. If you give us one of them radio records, Kendrick and Rihanna. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
Kendrick and Rihanna. My God, that would be crazy.
We'll see.
That would scare. I wouldn't even give it a title. I'll just say Kendrick Lamar featuring Rihanna. Drake will be somewhere sweating like, what the hell are they about to say?
Oh, man. All right, well. Moral of the story, do you have a moral?
The moral of the story is, man, just for me, I just don't like seeing, I don't have no moral. I don't give a damn. It was good. It was good. It was fun.
That was,
You know?
All right, well, we got Jess With The Mess coming up.
Yes, Tom Brady's roast last night. They had people booing Kim Kardashian. I felt so bad for her.
Sounds about right to me.
Right, we'll get into that next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess With The Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide mess. On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shifter.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
So Kim K catches a stray during Tom Brady roast last night. It was live on Netflix, the Tom Brady roast. It's an annual part of Netflix is a Joke, and it takes place in LA. And the roast was hosted by my guy Kevin Hart. Even though it was a Tom Brady roast, Kim K got roasted a couple times. Tom Brady hit her with a drive-by.
Kim Kardashian, thank you so much for being here. I know Kim was terrified to be here tonight. Not because of this, but because her kids are home with their dad.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think that was clowned out, honestly. Tom Brady actually said that. That was crazy. And then when she went to the podium to give her joke, she was roasted, but not by another comedian.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Well, thank you. I know a lot of people make fun of your height. All right.
That's messed up.
Can't edit that out of live television.
Nope.
All right, Kevin. I know a lot of people make fun of your height, but what people don't know is you're also pretty mean, which makes you the smallest black I've ever seen.
She said the N-word?
No, smallest black
penis.
D.
So penis, but she said the D word, but it was penis.
I was like, damn.
Nah.
That's funny as hell when you get
different
booed.
headline.
You getting booed, you just yell out that N-word. That'll change the temperature in the room.
Yo, the crowd booed her so bad just for even getting on stage.
She don't care though. You think Kim K cares at this point? She knows she the villain. She knows she the bad guy.
I know, but
bad gal.
That's horrible. That's horrible. Diddy also caught a stray by Andrew Schultz, your homeboy.
Oh, I thought you said he was
the man
dead.
in the arena, the GOAT. Tom, I know Bill Belichick showed up late, but don't worry, I'm sure he has someone secretly recording this so we can watch the whole thing later, okay? Bill has secretly filmed more guys playing for the other team than Diddy.
Hilarious.
That's your boy, Kev. A lot of tight ends turn wide receivers, if you know what I mean.
Dropping a clues bomb for Andrew Schultz.
He did a sold-out show this weekend, right?
He did 2 sold-out shows at Madison Square Garden this weekend.
Oh, yeah, salute to him.
Yeah, I went to the Friday night show. He bought out 50 Cent at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I guess 50 Cent really appreciated those Diddy jokes.
I bet.
50 had a whole junior too. Yayo, Uncle Murder, all of them came out. Yep.
That's what's up. Jalen Green will have 2 kids this year. So, people had mixed feelings when Dre announced that she was pregnant.
She got twins?
By Jalen Green. No, she announced that in March. All right, now, so we know, little backstory, Dre is 39, Jalen is 22. Now, it's a new circulating, like a new situation. He also welcomed a baby girl named Peace on February 12th of this year. The mother of that child is a 23-year-old woman from California named Maya. Apparently, Jalen knew about Maya for a while, but they were never serious. They were never in a serious relationship. Jalen reportedly plans to be very involved in his daughter's life and be there financially. And sources say that Dre is very well aware about the other baby, but has never spoken to Maya. And they also shared that Maya isn't concerned about Dre or what Jalen does in his personal life as long as he takes care of his child with her. So it just sounds like 2 women like securing that bag. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Please, it don't matter. So as long as the babies are taken care of at the end of the day, I guess that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Meg Thee Stallion fans react to ticket prices. So social media users have been debating each other that after it was revealed that tickets were being sold as low as $24 for Megan Thee Stallion tour. Some people were trying to clown her, even like her fans, saying that her ticket prices are so low that no one cares to see her perform and that she's desperate to sell tickets. Other people are arguing like, yo, y'all should be grateful that a major artist like Megan, y'all are able to see for $24.
That's right.
With everybody on tour right now, like Chris Brown and then Nicki and then all these people with these high price tour, and then Beyonce about to go on tour again, I can appreciate a $24 ticket.
Is her tour selling?
Megan, it's scheduled to start next week in Minneapolis. I don't know whether it's selling or not. But if the tickets are that low, take advantage of it. Is
she doing arenas? I don't know. What is she doing?
Sure.
I don't know if it's arenas.
Oh.
Yeah, we gotta look that up. I'm not sure. But
if she's doing arenas, she shouldn't be doing arenas.
If she is,
she shouldn't be.
Why you say that?
She's not an arena artist. I salute to Megan Thee Stallion, but she's not in that. an arena artist.
Okay.
You know, maybe a theater artist.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, no, I got
Arenas?
you.
Not 10,000.
Arenas is a
City
lot.
to city is a lot.
Come on now.
Yeah. A lot of people are saying since she's a Grammy winner, she should be able to sell out or at least fill up a 85% capacity venue. So
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Because when you think of arenas, right, you think of people that have a long catalog, right? Like you think of Nicki Minaj, you think of who else?
Chris Brown.
Chris
People
Brown.
that are on tour. Busta Rhymes,
Usher.
Missy Elliott, Usher. Like and these are people that are on tour this year. That's why I'm just naming them. But yeah, so.
And by the way, people, even the Busta Rhymes of the world, they're not on tour by themselves.
No, it's Busta and Missy.
Yep, and Sierra.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep. So, yeah.
Who making out there with?
Yeah, I
Glow.
just see her
Glorilla.
right
Okay.
now. Okay, Megan and Glow.
Mm-hmm.
Even in arena? You don't see both of them in an arena?
I can't see that.
I got you. Not right now.
Not right
anyway.
now.
All right. Well, that's Jess with the Mess for the first hour. Well, the second hour. Sorry.
Thank you. All right, now we got our Donkey Today coming up.
Yes. 4 after the hour.
That's what you got?
No, 4 after the hour. There's a young man named Terry Jennings. He is a prime example of why, if you're in Florida, if you mind yours, people will mind theirs. We'll discuss.
Oh, and I think it is a arena tour.
Oh, that ain't good.
It is
Tuesday, May 21st at Madison Square Garden.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
She'd be selling them for $14.
Yo, shut up, man.
Oh,
Donkey
my
Today's up
God.
next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake up. You're locked into the Breakfast Club.
Make sure you tell them to watch out for Florida, man.
The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. Yes, you are a donkey.
A Florida man attacked an ATM for a very strange reason. It gave him too much money. Florida man is arrested after deputies say he rigged the door to his home in an attempt to electrocute his pregnant wife. Police arrested an Orlando man for attacking a flamingo.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Donkey of the day with Charlamagne the God. I don't know why y'all keep letting him get y'all like this.
It ain't me, it's y'all, Duval, down in Florida. Donkey of the day for Monday, May 6th goes to a young man named Terry Jennings of Pompano Beach, Florida. I know I probably pronounced that wrong. There's somebody out there screaming at the radio right now. It's Pompano.
It's Pompano.
It's Pompano? Okay. Pompano Beach, Florida. What does your Uncle Shala always say about the great state of Florida? The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida. I was just in Orlando yesterday. I was there this weekend. Saturday and Sunday, okay? Salute to everyone who listens to us on 104.5 The Beat. My daughter is a cheerleader, so I was down there for her competition. Salute to the Licking in Orlando. Drop one of Clues bombs for the Licking in Orlando. The one in Florida Mall. Appreciate all the hospitality Saturday. See, the thing about Florida is that Florida is like anywhere else. Don't start none, won't be none, okay? Every day of our lives, we wake up and our job is to avoid crazy. Very hard to avoid crazy in Florida, but not impossible. If you simply just mind your business, okay? Terry Jennings is from Florida and did not receive that memo. See, Terry Jennings, 24 years old, was arrested after attempting to commit a burglary. According to police records, he broke into a man's home, but he didn't realize the resident was there. Clearly, the resident was somebody Terry wanted zero problems with. He wanted no smoke because when he realized the resident was home, he hauled ass. Something scared him so bad that he took off, okay? And he took off and he saw a parked police car after fleeing the scene. And he came running up to the police car demanding help. Now, the officer quickly determined the man was running away from a resident after the resident found him trying to break into his home. Now, remember when my guy, comedian Andrew Schultz, who sold out the Garden this weekend, we just told y'all that twice by himself, the Garden, not the theater where the Knicks play. Remember when he once said breaking into Diddy's house must be terrifying? That's what this whole scenario reminds me of. Let's listen to what Andrew had to say first.
This is the only reason I think he might be guilty. Every celebrity in LA has had their home robbed except Diddy. And I thought about it, it's like, bro, robbing Diddy is terrifying, because what if he's there? You break down the door, he's butt naked on the couch, Meek Mill sitting on his lap, just petting him like a Maltese cat, just Meek Mill crying, oh no, wait a minute, I thought you was finished. Diddy's like, can't stop, won't stop. You try to run out, you run out, the door is locked. You turn around, all of a sudden you hear, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. I can't be stopped now. It's your ass tonight.
What if that's how this went down with Terry in Florida? What if Terry walked in on a man who was in there starbuck naked, masturbating to gay porn? The man sitting there on Pornhub, shaking hands with the milkman. He's starfish gazing, praying for some ass, and here comes some bussy through the window. I've been waiting for you. Only thing that's gonna make a man run from a house he's breaking into is if the person got a pistol or a penis in his hand. Either way, you don't want to get shot. Okay, that is the only thing that can spook a man so bad that he will go from criminal to victim that fast. Now, Terry has been arrested for this before. He once entered an unlocked car in a gated community and removed the wallet from the center console. The wallet had just $20 in it. Okay, the victim's driver's license and association ID. Terry couldn't say it wasn't him because he was found in the backyard of a resident and he had the victim's driver license and $20 bill in his pocket. And according to police, he was unable to explain why he had those items in his possession. Police be so damn funny. They be wanting you to explain things they already know just for their amusement. You know damn well why he had these things in his possession. Because he stole them. Terry is currently in the Broward County Jail on a bond of $6,000. And one thing about jail, when a man is in there with a penis in his hand, when the bad boy for life beat drops, there is nowhere to run.
Can't be stopped now. It's your ass tonight.
That's right. Please give Terry Jennings the biggest hee-haw.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's Florida.
Wow. All right. Well, thank you for that dunk
Andrew
today.
joke was funny, yo. That was.
I said thank you for the dunk of the day.
Oh, yes, sir.
Jesus. You just blacked out, Lord.
Who we got coming up?
Man, my man Shaka Bars, man. Shaka Bars is a great brother who has been doing a lot of work in the Congo, man. There's a lot of things going on in the Congo that aren't getting the media attention that they deserve.
Okay.
And Shaka Bars is here to shed some light on what's been going on in the Congo. He frequents the Congo very, very, very often and has been for some years.
All right. And we're going to kick it with him next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Everybody, it's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
He goes on social media as Shaka Bars. What's the full name, Shaka?
My full name is Shakasha I Victorious I. It's a Rasta name. So Shaka from Shaka Zulu. I don't know if you heard about Shaka Zulu.
Yes.
And then Asha, 12 Tribes of Israel.
Okay.
I Victorious I was a title given to me that I will be victorious. I was set up. My mom, she set me up. Before I even started, she was like, do good stuff, bro.
How long you been living up to your name? When did you say to yourself, I have to live up to this name?
I've been a warrior for a while, but kind of the wrong one, because when I was a younger, like when I was 16, I joined the British military. I went to war in Iraq. I did the warrior thing, but being a warrior for Euro colonizer imperialism is not the warrior that Shaka Zulu was. I think actually living up to the name, like 10 years, I've been doing work now in Africa and the Caribbean. So 10 years.
That's why I wanted to have you up here, man, because I've been watching a lot of the work that you've been doing in the Congo. And you're like the only person I see, at least that I follow, who's like shining a light on what's happening in the Congo. So first I want to ask you, what is happening in the Congo, and what sparked you to have to go out there and like want to really put boots to the ground?
You know, all of these devices that we see in front of us, they all have minerals in them, and those minerals are coming from the Congo. And the term smartphone was coined in 1996. At the same time, Congo is being invaded because of cobalt, coltan, wolframite, various minerals that are needed in the tech industry. I realized that we using these devices, we are tacit complicit in this supply chain of suffering, basically. And now you've got this whole, you see the rhetoric, everybody's like, it's a green tech revolution and everybody go green. But the green tech revolution has a black African human cost. Because since this invasion of Congo, the major one was in 1998, there was 6 million people dead between 1998 and 2003.
And it started in 94 with the
Rwandan genocide.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, what, 800,000 people or something like that?
800,000. But the thing about the Rwandan genocide that not so many people are speaking about, and I sent Winston Duke some messages about it because he's now a citizen of Rwanda, and we see that Kendrick went to go perform in Rwanda, is that the Rwandan genocide then led to a subsequent genocide of the Congo, which has been going on and has not finished yet. Wow. And so Rwanda has been able to develop now, basically being the client for their friends in Europe and the Middle East. So where people think it's fine and that's the most progressive country in Africa, right next door, there's a war and there's a genocide. And I've been in that war. It's almost like how you have Israel and Palestine now, right? Mm-hmm. So you have this whole, all right, Israel's very progressive and great healthcare and all of these things. And then right next door is like super genocide. Mm-hmm. And that's what's going on in Congo and has been going on in Congo because the world needs tech. And all countries in the world do not have the same amount of minerals as Congo has. It's 2.4 million kilometers squared. If you stuck Congo in California, it would reach Texas. That's how big it is, right? When they talk about Africa like it's a small continent just somewhere down there, just one country in Africa is half the size of North America, right? And so it's so big that the different superpowers have been dividing it up for many, many years. And obviously, there's going to be collaborators. You know, we say that all kinfolk ain't skinfolk.
That's right.
I think personally, or all skinfolk ain't kinfolk. I think personally, the genocide that we're witnessing now is the greatest humanitarian crisis of our time.
You said 6 million people, right?
6 million people between 1988 to 2003.
Wow.
Subsequently, since then, there's been people dying every single day, every single month, every single week since then. So like, I've been working in Congo now for 8 years. Just in the last 2 years that I've been working there, there's been hundreds of thousands of people have lost their lives. As well as these people losing their lives, there has been around another 2 million people displaced. So right now, the population of Congo that is displaced is around 7.5 million. The population of displaced people in Congo is nearly the same population of New York City. So if I put it into scale for you, it's kind of big.
You've been there 8 years, and you said that has happened in the last 2 years. What would you say is most challenging in helping the people? You know, since helping the people of Congo, like obstacles you had to overcome.
The fact that because it's black people, nobody cares.
That's real.
So it's like where we see what was going on in Ukraine and the whole world has to speak about it. Where we see what is going on now in Palestine and because of its relationship with Israel and because of Israel's relationship with North America, everybody's speaking about it. The fact that we can have, in the last 25 years, nearly 10 million people dead, and it's not popular news, it's not taught in school, that's the most challenging thing. It's like this hidden thing, it's like this under the radar thing. And if I told you in North America or in Mexico or in Ukraine that the population of New York was displaced, when I mean they're displaced, I mean they're living in a tent, and the tent has been made from a plastic sheet and some wood sticks. They don't have running water. They don't have electricity. They don't have basic healthcare. They don't have hardly any food. So people are starving to death every day. Like, we see people dying every day, and people don't go there. That's the other thing, is there is many people who speak about Congo now, or more people speaking about Congo. They don't go. Like, as much as I love my brothers and sisters for speaking about it, go there and help out, or figure out a way. Because the thing is that it's not necessarily that you need to go there and do something. Just go there and take your phone and show people what's going on. Because
get the word out.
Get the word out. Because if these devices are created from the minerals from there, and we all have one, and we're all going to have the whatever's coming out, right? Then why is it that, you know, we speak about the Holocaust in Germany of the Nazis, and we say never again. And that is drilled into us, into movies, into narratives and rhetoric. Why has the most people in the world since the Cold War have died in Congo, and the rest of the world is not speaking about it? So in the last 50 years, Congo's deaths have equated to more than all of the world wars and conflicts combined. Where Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, etc., etc. And we're not speaking about it because it's black African people. If these were white people, if these were light-skinned people. And the thing is, we have to be the ones that speak about it, because it's only black people who are going to care the most about black people. If we don't care, then nothing's going to get spoken about. And I think that the problem with capitalism is it hides its deficits. Yeah, there's a green tech revolution and we might be able to do some carbon offsetting, but there's 7 million, nearly 8 million people displaced because of it. So it's like, do we want that as a solution if in our time we're going to see one of the biggest genocides and biggest displacements of people? So I think that's the biggest problem for me.
All right, we got more with Shaka Bars when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. If you're just joining us, we're still kicking it with Shaka Bars. Charlamagne?
What is the black bourgeoisie?
So the black bourgeoisie is a class that's been created basically to run errands for white people. The black bourgeoisie class essentially are the black elites. They work for the powers that be to maintain the status quo, to maintain the order of what is going on. And if you look at the black bourgeoisie, they usually have everything to say and nothing changes. They're the most opinionated because they have the phones, they have the platforms, etc., etc. I've been an activist for a long time, and so when I look at that class of people, I'm like, well, say whatever you want to say, but put some little money towards moving some of these things forward.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I say that all the time, and it's not a party thing. It don't matter. It's not conservative or liberal. It's just like these people talk so much about what needs to be done, but what are they actually doing?
Yeah.
I think personally, I've been for a long time now a Pan-African revolutionary. And I've been trying to make change, and I've been making change. I've been refurbishing the Haile Selassie High School in Kingston, Jamaica. I just came from Jamaica. I've been refurbishing this high school, trying to get everybody within Rasta to unite under this banner of we need to do better for the kids. I built a school in Ghana. I created a agricultural development program in Somalia that was feeding 300,000 people. At the same time, we're doing this project in Congo. We built a village with 24 houses, and we now look after around 200 people. This is one little me, just a one man. If you start thinking about collectively what all of these people can do if they put their heads together, but it's egos. Everybody wants to be Moses. Oh, I've got to have my own foundation.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to have my own thing. And it's like, if somebody says to you now, all right, Jess, you got to build a school, and you're going to be like, okay, all right, how am I going to do this? If somebody says, Jess, there's 100 people building a school, do you want to put in? It's like, put in.
It's easier. Yeah.
Right? Because the other thing is if you need to do the action as well. If you spend all of your time talking, when are you going to get the action done?
That's right.
And that's what I say to my brothers and sisters who do a lot of talking. And I don't mean journalists and radio show hosts. I mean the black bourgeoisie who have this idea that they are the voice for the people. They're the voice for the oppressed people. I'm like, you're the voice for the oppressed people, but what about the resources? Are you turning that voice into actual action, or are you just saying that you're going to go inspire people? I've lost a lot of friends along the way because they want me to speak, and I want to do. So that's why I will do 4 years of work and then come and talk about it. Most people go and do 4 years of talking and do some little work. So it's like, okay, so where is the factory that you promised? Or where is the business that you promised? It's not going to be there. And then so many, regardless of whether you like me or not, or whatever I say, these things are happening. So I try and shed a light on it. There's a sister, Amanda Seals. She blocked me. A lot of people blocked me across the course of time, and the only reason I'm speaking about her is because people have told me that she talks about me on her Patreon, and I don't even talk about her. But the reason why she blocked me is because in 2020, during the election, the same year that my Instagram got shut down, right? Because for whatever reason, they didn't want me to speak to black people during that time. She was like, you need to tell everybody to vote for Biden. I was like, I ain't gonna go and tell no black folk to vote for no white person. I ain't gonna go and do it. You can't say that. You're an agent. You're a this. You're not a brother, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, why are we black folk fighting over which white man is gonna rule us?
I agree.
Why are we doing that?
I don't know why.
Why are we still doing that?
I don't know why we so beholden to any party. Black conservatives, black liberals, I don't get it.
Right, exactly. Black nationalism. That's what Malcolm X was preaching. Put blackness first. Blocked me, and then turns around and starts calling Joe Biden Genocide Joe. And I'm like, well, I didn't tell nobody, no black folk to vote for no white folk in the first place. Have your own representation.
And you're not even telling people not to vote. You're just saying, I'm not going to endorse.
Right. Because at the same time, not all white folk are bad, but white systems, wherever they meet black people, are terrible. So we need our own systems. Not all Arab people are bad, but Arab systems where they meet Africans is terrible. Not all Chinese people are bad, but Chinese systems, you see what they're doing in Africa, buying up everything. You see the people in the Caribbean is the same thing. So it's like, I don't think integration was the best idea. It might have been a good idea on paper, but you see what Martin Luther King said before he transitioned.
I think I've integrated my people
before he was assassinated by the government, by this government. He said, I've integrated my people into a burning building. And I say that 2 men or 2 women in a burning building should not stop to argue. So what are we arguing about? We need to just keep moving forward. Like, I learned Kiswahili so I can be able to speak to people in Congo because they don't speak English. That's how diligent I am. Yeah. That's how much work I'm trying to do. And then you have people who are more concerned about rap battles, who's sleeping with who, and the culture, it seems, is just being dragged down into nothingness. Yeah. Hip-hop used to mean something.
I want to ask you, what can people do if they want to get involved? If they want to get involved with the work that you're doing in the Congo, how can people get involved with what you're doing, Shaka?
They can go to iheartafrica.org, which is our website for the charity. When we launch this city, because we're going to launch this city very soon.
In Ghana.
And we'll have mortgages so people can actually, because I know a lot of Americans don't just have a spare $200,000-$300,000 there. Buy a house in Ghana. Come and move home. Be part of this movement. Because everybody's going to... Have you been to Ghana yet?
No, not yet.
If you've ever been to Ghana and you've partied there at Christmas... It is fire, but people are leaving afterwards because they got to go back to a job that they don't like and live in a country in a house that they don't want to be in, and they're paying stupid rent. Like, look at the cost of living here, and then you're living in some like you're living in a phone booth. You're living in a desk cubicle, but this is a studio apartment. You're paying $2,000-$3,000 for it, and then I am going to restart the fruit company because I had to put it on hold while I built this village in Congo. Well, I'm trying to make the village in Congo completely self-sustainable so that the people there are able to produce soap, to produce furniture, produce things that can look after all the kids, because when you're brought a child and both their parents have been killed, that's your child now. So you have to figure out a way to look after that kid. So that's what we've been doing there in Congo. But what I want to do, and this is maybe something that you could be involved in, and you could be involved in, I want to restart the Black Panthers People's Free Food Program and the Breakfast Club. I want to restart that. I want to restart that because one of my friends, Colin Kaepernick, and there's a lot of good brothers out there as well, and good sisters who've helped me along the way. Colin Kaepernick is one of them. Lenny Kravitz is another one of them. Kyrie Irving, big support. Like, he gave us $100K to the village. He didn't put it on Instagram. He didn't say anything, but we used that to build 10 houses for people, right? Kaepernick started the Your Rights Camp, Know Your Rights Camp, and they've been teaching kids their rights. But I think that we should be going further than that, and every single inner city school in North America should be able to get natural fruits and natural foods to kids before they get on that school program where they're about to eat some eggs and ham and some bread and some pizza, and that's their food, and then we wonder why the kids are running around and being crazy.
Well, we can definitely do that. I just started an initiative with the Food Bank NYC for the same reason. Like, I wanted to do the same thing. Like, we're the Breakfast Club. I wanted to start like a breakfast program, but they feed hundreds of thousands of people, a month at the foodbanknyc.org. So, I mean, they would love to take donations of fresh fruits and vegetables. We can definitely do that.
That's one thing. See, people are like, yo, I got my Rolls Royce. That's a flex. They take these videos of them walking out of their cars, and they'd be like, oh, I got this outfit from so-and-so. That's a flex. A flex is feeding the kids.
Especially if you can say, yo, I was responsible for 100,000 people eating.
Right.
Something like that. You know what I mean?
A flex is feeding the kids. There's a lot of kids that grew up in that Black Panthers People's Free Food Program who are adults right now who have done amazing things. But iHeartAfrica.org.
Okay.
And people can come and follow my Instagram.
What's the Instagram? Shaka Bars, right?
Shaka Bars.
Shaka Bars, yeah.
But you're going to have to type in the full thing, and then you're going to have to search for a post that has my name on it, and then follow me, and then there's going to be a warning.
Because he's been shadow banned.
For a long time.
Shadow banned, okay.
Support what Shaka is doing. He will be back here, okay? iHeart.
Better be.
Africa.org.
Shaka, thank you for coming, my brother.
Thank you.
All right.
Shaka Bars, y'all. It's the Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
The internet is a ruthless place.
Oh,
they called you an OV hoe.
People are crazy when you have an opinion.
Damn.
Crazy.
That is true.
People are crazy when you have an opinion.
Yeah, when you don't agree with them,
that is strange.
You on a ish list.
Yeah, I saw Stephen Bartlett say something like that yesterday. He said being able to hold a strong opinion without having a visceral hatred towards everyone else that doesn't hold that opinion seems to be increasingly difficult for people on social media.
Crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, everybody. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies. Don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's the coach of shit.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
So Kendrick and Drake was beefing, right? And that beef overshadowed some other beef. So JT and Sukihana got beef too. Their recent issues came to light when JT dropped her song "Okay." Fans speculated that JT was throwing subliminal shots in the song. Okay, so they claimed that she was coming for Cardi B and Sukihana on the record. That's
Cardi B veneers are not cheap. She told us this on Bodak Yellow.
She been said that.
Okay.
Suki hopped on X and claimed that she was on good terms with JT and asked her to clarify who the lyrics were aimed at. JT responded, letting Suki know that she wasn't taking shots at her on the record, but then started taking direct shots at her in that moment. So this is JT's tweet. And to clear the air, Suki, you knew I wasn't talking about you. I would have answered quicker if you didn't try to do a 2-for-1 special. I never knew your tooth fell out from eating crab legs. You go viral for doing stupid ish daily. And to think I'm scared of you when I'm a Zeus subscriber is sick. So she also tweeted that she didn't respect Suki's approach because she pressed her publicly for clout instead of hitting her up directly. Then JT continued to take shots at Suki in multiple tweets. She said, "You definitely was at my party uninvited. Always want to be seen and heard ass bitch. Suki, you searched my page. I've been supporting you. Never had an issue with you. So why would I enter a booth and think of you sewage
poop?
Sewage coochie."
Okay.
Yes, that's what she called her. I don't know what I can say and can't say.
You was right. Yeah, you
so
did it right,
she called her sewer coochie.
Okay.
All right, so Suki eventually came back claiming that she would respond to JT in a diss track. She said, "I was finna roast the F out of you, Floptavia, aka Miss Dookie Girl." During her
Dookie Girl.
Yeah.
Miss Dookie Girl.
She said the word that we can't say ish, but she Miss Itty Girl.
Oh, okay.
So, we in Baltimore we say Dookie.
Dookie would have been funnier.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dookie Girl.
She said JT went on a coke rant, but she's gonna take it to the booth and show you that she can really rap. And then she called JT a bum ass, long nipple, bed bug looking wench.
I think she should pray on this beforehand. And the reason I think she should pray on this because I don't think God wants any raps to come from this. I think we are perfectly okay with tweets. We don't need no boss in this situation whatsoever. None.
I know.
Sure. We're perfectly fine with tweets.
Okay. I know, but JT saw that and she went in. She called Suki dirty and all types of things and all of that. Like her little mouth is crazy. So I would hate to see her and Uzi go back and forth. But she went on live and she was talking about Suki directly.
Okay, me and like my tweet talking about you got thick skin. You gonna need it with me. And if you're in Miami right now, I got somebody who will pull up on you right now.
By the way, drop on the clues bombs for JT.
I like that too.
I like the boss talk. She ain't saying I'm gonna pull up on you.
But I got somebody
that's gonna pull up on you. I like that. I like that.
Okay, that's what it is.
Not that we're encouraging violence. I'm just saying you got to know how to keep your hands clean. Like you the breadwinner here.
She shouldn't have said it though. But
she shouldn't have said it.
No, I shouldn't have said it. But I like how that pun about saying that I'm scared of you and I'm a Zeus subscriber.
What does that mean?
Basically, I see that you can't fight. I see how you move on there. So why would I be scared of you?
Gotcha.
Because that's like what people be saying or whatever. I
don't
don't
watch
Zeus. Yeah, because she's on Baddies.
You don't watch Zeus?
No, only for Jocelyn Hernandez. But Jocelyn's show
everything I know
renewed.
About Zeus, I know because of Jess Hilarious.
But you don't know anything about Baddies. You know about Jocelyn Cabaret. Because of me. You don't know anything about Baddies.
What's Baddies?
Exactly.
That's what they be fighting, right?
But I didn't show you that. Yeah. You see clips about that. I don't talk about that. I talk about Jocelyn's Cabaret. Don't play with me.
Nick Cannon's on Baddies?
Yeah,
she a baddie. I saw Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon is the Vince McMahon of baddies. He set up a match yesterday I saw with Jocelyn and Natalie Nunn.
How you seen it yesterday when she was in Louisville?
It was on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Right. He keeps up talking about everything he knows because of me. No, everything you know about Jocelyn's Cabaret is because of me.
Well, I would have never paid it any attention if it wasn't for you.
Okay, well, thank you.
So you got me on the crack. Now you mad because I'm smoking it by myself.
Listen. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to just say this real quick. Honcho embarrasses Keisha Cole. About a month ago, Keisha Cole and Honcho went public with their relationship. A few days ago, Honcho's ex-girlfriend shared a post promoting a new music video that featured Honcho. The pics showing her and Honcho booed up. So fans were speculating, like they was very confused, like, okay, what's going on? Of course, the fans, they started doing their research and discovered that Keisha Cole deactivated her Instagram. She reactivated her page shortly after and addressed the pictures of Honcho and gloss up. It said, him being your sneaky link when you have a man you about to marry is nasty work, but I wish you all the best on your project, love. I actually am rooting for the video to come out. Then Honcho shared a screenshot of a picture of him and Keisha on FaceTime together. Keisha commented on the post saying, "Bruh, why would you post that when you know I hate being posted without no lashes or makeup?" It did look like she was crying in the video or whatever. So they had also said that on Instagram as well. But after all that drama, Keisha and Honcho still seem to be on good terms because Keisha's friend, Paris Phillips, shared a video of them having a ball in a casino together. And in the midst of all Keisha's drama, AB tried to get Keisha to spin the block on him after he played in her face a while back. So that's that.
Okay. Well, that is Jess with the mess.
Y'all not going to ever just scan past that like I didn't just read the hell out of that.
You did?
Thank you. That's just what
Say she did.
He don't gotta say nothing.
Oh, my goodness.
He don't gotta say nothing. It's just you, Envy. Thank you so much. Go ahead.
I love you.
All right.
You.
It's the People's Choice Mixes up next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Again, salute to everybody I seen out in Vegas. I was in Vegas over the weekend for the Lovers and Friends Festival. I actually did the day party on Friday. Festival was supposed to be on Saturday, but salute to everybody that came out. We had a great time. It was just a dope pool party, man. R&B music. Shout to Brian Michael Cogg. Shout to Money. Shout to everybody that DJ. I see Nala out there as well. Shout to our very own Nala.
NYLA.
That's right.
I saw her out there in all denim in that 100-degree weather in Las Vegas.
Yeah, she was.
These new kids is different. I don't know how they do it. They be wearing hoodies and stuff in the summertime, in the springtime when it's hot. I don't understand how they can do that.
I don't understand either. But they're less exposed to the sun.
I tried to do it in Orlando yesterday. I guess the way we was born in the 1900s, our bodies ain't built like that. I can't even wear jeans. I can't even wear long pants. And anything over 80, 90 degrees. Everything starts sweating. And the older you get, you start sweating from places that you didn't even realize you could sweat from. And it'll scare you.
He said it'll
scare you. Okay?
That's crazy. Yo, I got some new dates, y'all.
Okay.
May 17th and 18th, I'm going to be at Charlotte. I got some new dates, y'all. Friday, May 17th and Saturday, May 18th, I'm going to be in Charlotte, North Carolina, Comedy Zone, Charlotte. Get your tickets at www.cltcomedyzone.com or my website, JessHilariousOfficial.com. Friday and Saturday, we got 4 shows, so 2 each day, y'all. 2 each day, so get your tickets now.
How soon you going when you think you gonna stop before you go on maternity leave?
Honestly, I don't know because flying is not I don't know. I don't think the baby really likes that.
Don't like flying this way?
No, balled up like a knot.
Damn,
and that is so uncomfortable for me. So, and it don't even have to be a long flight. Like the flight from New Jersey to Louisville was only like 2 hours and some change, and I was uncomfortable the whole time on the way there and on the way back. So I don't know, but I'm at to start either driving everywhere, like not myself, but of course driving everywhere, or just I'm at to chill out all the way.
I don't think people realize how much of a grind that is for a pregnant woman to be showing up in a city to do stand up, 4 shows for a whole weekend.
2 Friday, 2 Saturday, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you just relax when you get down there, right?
You look tired just thinking about it. I'm looking at you. You looking like, what am I doing?
Yes, I do be tired thinking about it. Then on stage, sometimes it's like the lights is right on you, so like you get hot, and then you be way more hotter just pregnant. I'm like, dang, so I be having headaches up there. I be like having to pause the drink water, and I'm talking about not sip. I be having to drink the water down.
Like people understand it.
Like when Charlamagne squeezed the bottle to get all the essential out.
That's right.
Like you can't just drink it regular. That's how I be on stage.
Damn.
So I get it.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Well, when we come back, we got the positive notice. The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time to get up out of here. Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do. I want to tell people first, man, make sure to pre-order my new book, Get Honest or Die Lying, Why Small Talk Sucks. It'll be available everywhere May 21st, man. 18 days away? 15 days away now. So you can pre-order now, and you can go to whysmalltalksucks.com to see which cities I'm going to be in and get tickets to come see me and, sign the book and all of that good stuff. But the positive note is simply this. I saw Stephen Bartlett post this morning, and I reposted it, and I want to reiterate it because we live in this era where being able to hold a strong opinion without having a visceral hatred towards everyone else that doesn't hold that opinion seems to be becoming increasingly difficult for people on social media. So I just want everybody out there to know, look, we don't need to share the same opinions, okay? All right? but we need to be respectful. One of the truest signs of maturity is the ability to disagree with someone while still remaining respectful. Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?